Well, the Slender craze just continues on and on and on. So let's see what's new about it now. This is Indie Spotlight. Welcome to Indie Spotlight, the show where we take indie video game news, trailers, and new releases, and we get them out there for you guys to take a look at. As always, we're starting with the trailers for this week, and the first trailer that we have for you is Chronoblade. Chronoblade looks to be a really fun title. Looks like it's very action-packed and very kind of just like mindless fun. It's going to be coming out for browser and for mobile devices, so I'm sure it's going to be a very simplified kind of game for you to just kind of maybe click and point and whatever you need to do. It looks very interesting. You can actually sign up for the beta right now. The next trailer that we have for you this week is Chivalry, Medieval Warfare. Chivalry looks to have a really nice polished look to it. Looks like it's just going to be a bunch of medieval combat and everything, you know, swinging swords, using shields. It kind of actually just reminds me of Oblivion, just without the magic. So it looks like it'd be a really fun title. I mean, especially if it's something just that simple, just combat, different, you know, scenarios like that. It should be very interesting. Final trailer that we have for you this week is Hexodius. Hexodius is a twin-stick shooter, as you saw, a lot like Geometry Wars or any of those other kinds of games that are like that. Looks to have a lot of different levels and a lot of different upgrades, so I'm very interested in it. I love twin-stick shooters, so I'm probably going to pick this one up. It's definitely a on the list for me to get. Alright, on to the news this week. The first bit of news is that Slender is getting a sequel, sort of. The creator of the game is creating a new game called Slender: The Arrival. They've already put some screenshots online. This one promises to have more scares. The graphics are supposed to be a lot better this time around. And so if you love Slender, or as it's called now, Slender: The 8 Pages, I'm sure you're going to want to play this and check it out. So I keep getting this weird feeling like I'm being watched by someone. Especially when I'm talking about Slender Man stuff. I'm sure it's nothing. By the way, that Slender Man game looks like it's going to be an actual release, so you probably can't expect it to be free. Oh well. They have to make money somehow. The next bit of news that we have for you is that Humble Indie Bundle 6 was announced. You can actually go and get that now. It's got a bunch of different games on it. It's got the original Torchlight, Vessel, and Shatter. If you go over there and you spend a little over $5.80, you get an extra game. So, as always, Humble Indie Bundle is always a great thing to go and do. It's a great cause, so head on over there and get your games. Alright, the final bit of news that we have for you this week is that Castle Crashers, the hit Xbox Live Arcade title, is going to be coming to PC. It's finally making its way over there. You can actually go and check it out. It's over on Steam right now. It says it's going to be releasing in just a few days. So definitely, if you like multiplayer arcade-style beat-em-up games like The Simpsons or the X-Men games, any of those kinds of games, you're going to like Castle Crashers. So I definitely recommend buying it. Alright, new releases for this week. We've got 3 of them for you. We have Torchlight 2, Smashbox, and Clean 'em Up. Also, I just recently finished Black Mesa, and I have to say it was an amazing game. You can check out my review over on vbgtv.com, so if you're interested in how I thought about it, if you want, or you're on the fence on whether or not you want to get it and download it and use up that space, you can go over there and you can check out my review and see what you think about it. But as always, thanks for watching this episode of Indie Spotlight. If you have any news on indie video games, trailers, new releases, anything like that, you can hit me up over at Twitter at twitter.com/Dazerin, Ryan at twitter.com/MasterBlood, or VBGTV at twitter.com/VBGTV. I am your host, Kyle Locke, and I will see you next week when we talk more about indie video game news, trailers, and new releases.